So look, I mean, I don't need to tell you, this experience changed me. It did. And, within a short period of time, I expanded into something that I really never envisioned for myself. Size 16 jeans. This happened partly because I have to lay it at the feet of the first therapist they sent me to, which was this trauma expert that saw people that had been through incidents at the hospital. And she was a hypnotist. So that was supposed to help me. She said, that this voice in my head, this negative, ongoing stream of negativity, that hypnosis could help shut down that noise in my head and help me to go in and find out a truer voice from within me and really be able to contact that. And that my inner self, if I could find out what my inner self really needs, that would help quiet down that voice, and I could grow from this. And so that sounded good, so she'd say, yes, you have to really let go of your conscious mind, you have to relax, you have to let go down, 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 deeper and deeper, down, down, down. And so I would follow my voice deeper and deeper. And even how she talked, even when she was just explaining things, it would be sort of hypnotic. Going down, 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 and deeper and deeper. And I was so amused, as you are, by the way she talked. I don't know if I was really hypnotized or not. I really don't know, because I was kind of laughing. She'd say, go down, down. And when you're down, ask your inner self, what does she need? There's a void. There's an emptiness. Only you know how to fill it. Just go down and ask her, that inner self, how can I fill you up? And I did. I got an answer. Burger and fries. Always the same, especially carbs, generally carbs. And she saw after a few weeks, she said, this is not going in the right direction. And she said, maybe you really need to beef up your support system. I was so uncomfortable when she said that. I was like, my support system is fine. Mrs. Fields, little Debbie, and the entire Entenmann's family. They are there for me. I had to make a call. They never say no. They never let me down. And you're not taking that. No. So then she pulls out the big guns and she sends me, she says, this is not working. So she sends me to this Face Your Fears retreat. Okay. So the first thing I hate about the Face Your Fears retreat is that it's called a retreat. I mean, if it's face, it should be run from your fears. If it's a retreat, it should be called run from your fears, right? Like run away from your fears. It doesn't make sense. I don't like it. It's an oxymoron. The other thing is that I have to talk to strangers about my personal shit, and I don't really like that idea, but I'm trying to rise above. I'm trying to really use this experience, so this guy approaches me for the first exercise, sees my name tag, says, hey, Jude, don't make it bad. Oh, I bet you get that all the time. I'm probably not the first one that said that to you. I mean, that's your name, right? So you probably get that all the time from people. Hey, Jude, I'm not the first one to say that, right? I'm just saying it. That's your name, right? So it's like, I'm a very frank person. That's my name, because I'm Frank. What else can I be? I'm Frank. So I say, well, you seem really sincere and enthusiastic, so maybe earnest. And then he says, well, that was a rhetorical question, don't you? I mean, I didn't literally mean, that, wow, really, Jude, just take things a little too seriously, Maybe you should look at that while you're here at the retreat. Look, I'm just being frank. I mean, it's my name. What else could I be? So now I'm thinking, dick. And after he talked like that to me and flipped on me like that, I know that I have to get a new partner now. I do. I got to get a new partner because the next stage of the exercise, because I can see he's a schmoozer, he's toxic, he's a little manipulative, and I need to get away from him because the next stage of the exercise is to tell our partner what we hope to get out of this retreat, and which is for me to be able to spot a toxic, manipulative person and get away from them before they chance to do something, dangerous or something. But, I don't want to hurt his feelings. I don't want to be rude. I don't know what to say. So I do sort of an epic passive-aggressive move that you can all learn from if you're in a situation like this and you need to, I just engaged them in conversation and they said, oh, I forgot something in my room, and then I just ran away. Because that's what you do, it's a retreat. So you run from your fears. You run, and I did that. Yeah. So, and I just avoided him for the whole rest of the weekend, which, I successfully never spoke to him again over the course of the weekend. So here, meanwhile, I'm back at work, and I'm trying to make sense out of all of this, and I realize, I don't have any answers. So a friend of mine tells me that if you work at NYU full-time, you can go to school for free. So I've got my next step of my life. I'm going to get a full-time job at NYU, and I'm going to go to school for something else.